Trump regime basically said, if you don't agree to our demands, we're going to kill all of your negotiators. And how did they do that? During the mediation in Islamabad, they planted a story in the Washington Post which basically suggested killing the negotiators. Also, Donald Trump made a social media post saying the only reason we're keeping these negotiators alive is so that they can negotiate and give up. And the Iranian negotiators, who were the top leaders within Iran, said, well, your threats don't intimidate us. We showed what we can do during this war, and we could strangle the global economy if we want to, and especially the United States economy, and will help our allies and destroy the United States and their allies or former allies. So Iran then stood up and said, agree to the negotiating framework, or else there's not going to be a resolution. Stop with your excessive demands in trying to defraud this entire mediation process. And then there was a stalemate that was reached. It cannot be brokered in terms of any deal. And so it ended. You see J.D. Vance leaving Islamabad. You see him going up the stairs of the airplane and going on Air Force Two and leaving. And then Donald Trump started posting additional threats, saying that he was going to now start a blockade of the Persian Gulf generally, and that the ultimate Trump card is using the USS Gerald Ford to run a blockade of Iran. And I guess the thinking is you will use the United States military to attack the allies of Iran that are being given permission to utilize the Strait of Hormuz. So think about the plan here. This is the plan to what Donald calls World War III. So you have your blockade that you claim now you're going to institute after these negotiations failed because you refused to stick with the 10-point negotiating framework you previously agreed to. So what happens when an Indian flag tanker shows up to the Strait of Hormuz and you have your blockade?